Sorry for the hair. I don't know if you can see me in the right position. But figured I'd make a little vlog during my lunch on my about my C.N.A class that I'm taking. Lunch. It's been fun. We've been learning a lot of stuff. Last week we learned about senior sexuality and what's all involved in that, what their rights are and what they can do and that kind of thing. Some things are pretty boring and some things are pretty interesting. Haven't really got to do a whole lot of like lab work and stuff yet. Just mostly reading and going over things that we've read and that kind of stuff. Getting to know people in the class and that kind of thing, and a lot of different people groups and that kind of thing. And there's the smokers and the non-smokers and the older people and the younger people and that kind of thing. One lady that's in our group got a phone call, and I guess, and this was before Easter, so this was like last week, because today is Monday, the 21st, and so this happened last week. Her husband or somebody called her and said that their bunny rabbit had gotten out, and the dog, they have a younger dog, and the dog got playing with the rabbit, ended up killing the rabbit. So sorry for the whole graphic, but it was right before Easter, and she came back to class today, and she said that her daughter, who was 11, who owned the rabbit, was upset, but after a while she could joke about it. She said that the Easter bunny wasn't going to come to her house anymore, because if the Easter bunny came to the house, the dog would eat it. All was fine. Right before Easter happened. So she gave me some, she had a bag of rabbit feed, and I have rabbits, obviously. And so, free rabbit food. Woohoo! How can you pass up that? Things to do in a natural disaster when you're, at a care home or at an older person's residence home kind of thing. About fire safety, and if there's a fire drill, or how to evacuate elderly out of a care home, that kind of thing. There's lots of reading, and some people have other jobs, because I quit mine so I could focus on my C.N.A classes and stuff. And gotta keep an eye on my clock, because we have to be back like at 5 after 12 or something. So I come in, jotting quickly, but this guy, like 2 seats from me, I think he works at a care home or something, and so he goes to work like right after class or on the weekends or whatever, but he was dozing off. It was so funny. I was like telling the lady that was sitting next to me, I was like, you need to like kick him in his foot and wake him up, because he was just falling asleep. And I don't know, it's just, you get busy doing 100 gazillion things, and you don't really notice when you nod off, but he started snoring. Yeah. And then we're all in this little room and everything, and we're all in a little room in the lower bottom, the ground level of a building, and it's kind of in a back area, and we're all kind of have to sit close to each other, kind of moderately invading personal space. And then we also learned about how to deal with accidents and incidents, and learned about the different parts of a wheelchair and how to fold it up, and how to make sure that you're using it and nobody's going to get hurt, or you're not going to run into a wall, or if somebody stands up, make sure the foot pedals or something are out of the way so they don't trip on it. Or with the fire safety, it was like they had one lady that they were talking about a story that a long time ago they had the smoking area was in a windy area or something, and her cigarette got away from her and like burned her. And then there was another guy that was a long time ago was smoking a pipe or something, and the wind blew and he like burned himself all right here. And you know, they're talking about, you know, even if there's a little, you know, even the littlest fire or something, that you gotta, you know, report it and that kind of thing. And I guess they have to even call you can't just call the fire station and say, oh, it's okay, we got it, don't come. I guess they have to call the state or something and report it to them, and then the state calls the fire department and tells them not to come. But you know, just protocol and procedures and that kind of stuff. I think we have like 3 or 4 chapters to go over today, and I think we've done 2. But class doesn't get out till 3 o'clock, and so we're all having lunch. Hopefully this isn't too long, because if it's too long, then I'll have to edit it. Either that or I'll just break it into several different videos and upload it that way so I can get it all at once. Because my last vlog video, I think it was the last one that I posted, vlog 2, was like 32 minutes. And I wanted to put it all up because I had a lot of information, but I didn't have the smarts to break it all up in different videos. I think this time I'm actually going to do that. But after class today, I'm going to go to the Red Cross today and try to donate double red cells. Today in class, it was funny. After lunch, we finished going over some of the chapters that we were doing and that kind of thing. And then our lab for the day was, we got to learn how to restrain people. Like, we learned the wrist restraint. We got to, one of our classmates, we got to strap her arms down to the bed. That was kind of fun. And then we put like some type of a vest on somebody that was in a wheelchair. You know, one of our students that's in the class sat in the chair, in the wheelchair, and then we put this vest on him, and then we were able to strap, there were like ropes on the vest, and we got to strap the vest straps towards the back of the bottom of the chair. And then it's called double red, and so it's like they're taking my plasma, I don't know, they're like taking my blood out, and then putting it in a centrifuge, spinning it, taking out the red blood cells, and then giving me back my fluids. I think that's how to explain it. And they do that twice. So instead of like in whole blood, like if you were just to go donate, if you're moving, it's because I got my tablet sitting on my steering wheel. So sorry if I'm moving you here and there. But with whole blood, you're just donating 1 unit, and the patient that receives it, they get your blood and your fluid. And with double red, they just get your red blood cells. And so you can save more people's lives at once. But you can only donate double red, I think it's 3 times a year, I think. So, but I don't know, for me, I just feel more hydrated. Looking around, make sure nobody's watching me. I got my window down. So I'm here at my local Red Cross blood donation. I'm not sure if you can see back there or not, so hopefully you can. We got the camera. It's awkward, the position to have the tablet in to get it to where it'll see everything. So I don't know if it is or not. Me back again. They stabbed me twice. Ah! My iron was, what did you say it was? My iron was 12.3, and in order to give double red, you have to be 13, I believe, 13 or higher. And So mine was not, didn't hit the mustard. I think you need to donate whole blood. You need to be 12.5, and I was 12.3. So I was this close. So I'm going to call their number when I get home and see if I can schedule for Friday to do the same thing. So if I'm successful Friday, then I'll videotape but they gave me a list of things to do to raise my iron levels so that I can donate. So yeah. So I was deferred because my iron is too low. So I'm going to try to make my iron higher and try again on Friday. We're videoing.
No! You got it on video.
No! Visiting the goaty goats. Let's sneak over here. About falling on my head. How many goaty goats?
Video this video.
I think it's so funny. Watch him jump around.
She's already cutting the babies off for now and every once in a while. So, no, not right now. You
Well,
don't get in.
they're old enough to eat grain. They have teeth and everything.
They barely touched their creep feed yet. But they'll start increasing once they get a taste of it.
Also has the heart on his side, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the white
heart on his
patch.
side. And little on the top of his forehead, it has 4 or 5 hairs that are white.
Although they're kind of shaved off right now because we had to shave their heads.
Well, yeah.
But they'll come back because they're not like shaved completely.
For this budding, I whacked off their hair.
Yeah. You're a good girl.
Here's Mama's ear. Get that too.
She likes to eat people.
She's a big lover.
And Daisy's learning to eat people. Yeah. You like to eat people? Like no.
He's gonna eat your coat.
Yeah, no, every time I wear that coat out here, she always eats it.
You know what? Oh.
Poop on her.
Hi, how's it going?
If you pet her a lot, she's not going to poop. She might pee, because she pees when she's happy, but...
Yeah.